Let's talk about the evidence photos that were just released in the Mamta Kafle case. If you watched either of my videos surrounding Naresh Bhatt's bond hearing from this past Monday, then you'll remember that I talked about 3 photos that both the defense and the prosecution referred to at that hearing. The defense said that the prosecution provided 3 photos of blood evidence and that it showed just minuscule amounts of blood that could have been from anything, like a nosebleed. The prosecution said that, yes, that those photos did only show small amounts of blood because that was the blood that they found that was visible to the naked eye. The large pools of blood and the blood spatter that they had referred to were discovered by Blue Star technology, and those were not in the photos that they provided. Well, I've seen the photos. And part of the reason why I'm not posting this till almost noon on Friday is because I've kind of been going back and forth all morning about if I wanted to post the photos here. And I've decided that I don't, because I have seen them posted elsewhere on the internet, not on the news site. And the discussion that those photos sparked was really upsetting and not necessarily based in fact. I think people are taking the photos and extrapolating what they think Naresh could have done to Mamta, and you don't know that from the photos. And it just got incredibly grisly, and I don't think that that's helpful right now. But I do want to talk about a few things that are clear from the photos. Number one is defense's contention that that blood could have come from anywhere, that it was minuscule amounts, that it was droplets, that it could have been a nosebleed, in my opinion, is a ridiculous contention based on now having seen the actual photos. One of the photos is the backside of the rolled up carpet, which I've spoken about before, that Naresh had tried to clean, but the blood had soaked through to the backside. You can clearly see that. The other photo is a photo of the caulking around the bathtub in which you can see blood. Honestly, to me, from just based on the photo, it looks more like mildew to me than blood, or maybe a mixture of both. But again, they have done the presumptive tests and it is blood. The third photo is the worst one of all, and that's where people are kind of extrapolating a lot. Remember I said that they removed the bathtub. So when they removed the bathtub, they removed the drain. And you can clean the bathtub up, but if you're not going to remove the entire drain mechanism, you can't clean that. And what you see there is what appears to be a significant amount of blood. And listen, I haven't removed my bathtub. I haven't undone the drain in my home, but I would be hard pressed to believe that somebody would find a significant amount of blood like that in just an average bathroom drain, as the defense seems to be contending. Right now, the prosecution is up against a ticking clock. They need to get the DNA testing back and prove that the blood found is Mamta's. I do believe that regardless of whether or not they find a dead body, the DNA evidence that they do have, along with all of the circumstantial evidence, the CCTV, I do believe they're going to get a conviction regardless of whether or not they are able to find Mamta. But of course, we do hope that she is found very quickly. I've had unconfirmed reports of searches in Loudoun County on construction sites, in ponds. So hopefully those are accurate and they will lead to clues. And I'm going to keep on bringing you news as we hear about it, but I'm only going to try to stick to what we actually know. And, there will be a little bit of speculation here and there, but for the most part, we are going to be sticking to facts.